Good evening and welcome to the Swan Valley High School graduation ceremony. I am Sarah Atkins, the principal, and I am so excited to see all of the smiling faces here tonight. We are here to honor and celebrate the commencement of the graduating class of 2024. As we celebrate 50 years of excellence, I would like to welcome the original graduating class, the class of 1974. Please stand and be recognized. Out of respect for everyone here and to honor our graduates, I ask that you silence your cell phones, refrain from standing or leaving your seat throughout the ceremony, and refrain from using any noise-making device. At the end of the ceremony, students will depart to the alleyway between the building and the stadium where they can meet with their families for an opportunity to take pictures. At this time, would everyone please stand, and gentlemen, remove your hats as the Swan Valley High School Symphony Band, under the direction of Mr. Chris Deming, plays the national anthem. Members and veterans of the military may leave your hats on while rendering the military salute. morning. Everyone, please be seated. Welcome to the commencement ceremonies for the Swan Valley High School class of 2024. As we begin, it is my pleasure to introduce several individuals who are with us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as I call your name. First, I would like to welcome Swan Valley Board of Education members. Their guidance creates the framework in which we operate as a school district. Please hold your applause until all members are standing. Mr. Jeff Welton, President. Mr. Robert Aldrich, Vice President. Mr. Kevin Shanks, Treasurer. Mrs. Joanne Schneider, Secretary. Mr. David DeLine, Trustee. Mrs. Heather Farr, Trustee. Mrs. Dana Raymond, Trustee. Next, I'd like to introduce our Superintendent of Swan Valley School District, Mr. Matt McRae, and Dr. Allison Cicinelli, Assistant Superintendent. I would like to recognize our guest speaker and Swan Valley Distinguished Alumni, Mr. James Kansiskas, a Swan Valley graduate from the class of 1985. Assisting in the ceremony this evening are Assistant Principal, Mr. Bob LaRock, College and Career Advisor, Mr. Doug Bird, and your class of 2024 advisors, Mrs. Sarah Ball and Mr. Patrick Cannelli. We have with us other administrators from the high school, middle school, and elementary schools. If Miss Shelley Hansen, Mrs. Shelley Russell, Mr. Craig Glower, Mr. Leland Jennings would please stand to be recognized and remain standing. Director of Special Education Services, Mrs. Nikki Rethman. Our Athletic Director, Mr. Ryan Stevens. Our Counselor, Mrs. Christine Luplo. Our support staff, and of course, all teachers in the Swan Valley School District. Would you also please rise to be recognized? It takes all of these people and more to be able to do what we do here, without whom this would not be possible. Thank you for everything you have done for our students. To begin tonight's ceremony, please welcome Mr. Doug Bird to the stage for the introduction of our distinguished alumni.
Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to congratulate the Swan Valley class of 2024. Significant events, such as a senior year in high school and high school graduations, are supposed to be memorable events. Your senior year certainly has been that. Congratulations for making it. And one last thing, seniors, please, please, please do not forget to submit your FAFSA. Thank you very much. That is the absolute last time you're going to hear that from me. Tonight, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce the Swan Valley High School Distinguished Alum recipient for 2024, Mr. James Kansiskas. To be considered and selected for this award, our school committee considers any or all of the following criteria: significant career achievements, dedication to the chosen profession, demonstration of positive character, community service, and the modeling of positive values. This is the 27th year we have recognized one of the many truly outstanding young people who have traveled the hallways of Swan Valley High School and who have gone on to impact their communities and their world. This year's selection has certainly done that. Just for a moment, let's go back in time. The date is Monday, June 3rd, 1985. The temperature is 61 degrees. I wish it was 61 degrees. The class of 170 plus seniors is seated in the very same plastic chairs you are sitting in this evening. Among the graduates is our special guest. I'm quite sure Jim had no idea he would eventually become the chairman and CEO of Dana Incorporated, a major player in the automotive supply industry. Through hard work, determination, education, and confidence, Jim has made it to the top of the business world. Dana supplies engineered solutions that improve the efficiency, performance, and sustainability of powered vehicles and machinery around the world. I'm not sure exactly what all that means. Jim maybe will explain that for us. What I do understand is that under Jim's leadership, his company has grown in sales by 75%, surpassing $10 billion in sales and employing over 43,000 people. Dana, a Fortune 500 company, has manufacturing and technical centers in 31 countries and 6 continents. They are the 28th largest global automotive supplier and the 2nd largest US-based auto supplier. Jim has over 30 years in the mobility business, including 17 years as a CEO. Prior to joining Dana, Jim was president and CEO of International Automotive Components for 8 years. He served as head of Lear Corporation's Interior Systems Division and held several additional senior leadership roles with that organization. Upon his graduation from Swan Valley, Jim earned a bachelor's degree in business administration from Central Michigan University, and a master's degree in business administration degree from Michigan State University. He also holds an honorary doctorate of commercial science from CMU. In 2006, Jim was honored by Crane's Detroit Business 40 Under 40 program, which recognizes young professionals who display outstanding talent and potential and have demonstrated achievements in their industry. In 2020, an organization called Top Workplaces recognized Dana Incorporated and Jim for superior leadership of a large company. They earned this distinction for their high marks in employee engagement and high confidence in the company leader. Also in 2020, the Motor and Equipment Manufacturers Association awarded Jim the coveted Triangle Award, which recognizes individuals who work tirelessly behind the scenes to advance the supplier industry. Jim's company has been recognized as one of America's most responsible companies and greatest workplaces for diversity, and has been honored as one of the world's most ethical companies. Those attributes start with who is at the top of the business. Jim has collaborated with the administrations of President Obama and President Trump. He is often called upon to share his expertise and insights for some of the complex issues faced by our country's manufacturing community. You may even catch Jim being interviewed on CNBC or Fox Business News. As you can tell, Jim Kansiskas is an accomplished businessman. I know there are several of you in the class of 2024 who plan to pursue a career in the world of business. It might be a good idea to introduce yourself to Jim after the ceremony. I bet you can learn a great deal from Jim's story. Jim was the last of the 6 family members to graduate from Swan Valley High School. The others with their graduation years were Mary Brush, 1976, Terry Kronowski, 1977, Mike Kamsiskas, 1979, Sue Aquilina, 1981, and Linda Burchell, 1983. Jim and his wife, Amy, and their children, Jack and Jenna, live in Northville, Michigan. At this time, would you put your hands together and welcome back to Swan Valley High School our 2024 Distinguished Alum, Mr. James Kansiskas.
Well, thank you, Doug. That was something. Realize just how old I've gotten. Members of the board, Superintendent McCrae, Principal Atkins, faculty and administration, parents and family, and most importantly, the class of 2024. Once a Viking, always a Viking. Is it a great day or what? It's a great day or what? Let's go. Let's go. Woo! It's truly a pleasure to be with you today. I'm honored and grateful to be recognized as Swan Valley's 2024 Distinguished Alumnus. Swan Valley established a foundation of competence that I still carry today. I was incredibly fortunate throughout my life to have people who supported my ambitions by instilling a strong work ethic, which ultimately led me to possessing the confidence required to achieve my goals. This included my amazing parents, my late father, Len, my mom, Elaine, my mom, and my 6 siblings. In fact, 3 of them, much older sisters, Mary from the class of 1976, Terry from the class of 1978, and Linda from the class of 1983, as well as my brother-in-law, Mark Rush, who, if you can believe it, was in the 2nd Swan Valley graduating class ever in 1975, are all in attendance today, and they all still live in the area. And as Mr. Burgess mentioned, most importantly, I owe so much of my success to my incredible wife of 24 years, Amy, who's also here today, and my amazing children, Jack and Jenna. Without my family, I would not be the person that I am. There is no question. I consider this an honor for each of them as much as for myself. So thank you. So to share a little background with you, I grew up just off of Miller Road, between Gratiot and State Street, the youngest of my siblings. I played baseball, basketball, and football on this very campus. Worked at a local sporting goods store, and frequented Tony's fine Italian restaurant, of course famous for their giant steak and pizza cheese sandwiches. When I was sitting where you sit today, I was planning to attend Central Michigan University, and I was wondering if a small kid could compete with the big city kids from Detroit, Chicago, New York, or Los Angeles. So looking back, maybe I had it wrong. Should I have wondered if those big kids could compete with the kids from Saginaw Swan Valley? That's you. Many of your plans, dreams, and aspirations will provide a wonderful opportunity to be successful in life. Success is achieved through integrity, hard work, and determination to be the best at whatever you choose to do. As I mentioned, I come from the same small town as you. In my experience at Swan Valley, Central Michigan, and later at Michigan State University, where I earned my MBA, did prepare me for my career that I could have never dreamed of. It's amazing how life can take you places you never imagined. I didn't think I'd be working overseas in a former communist country of East Germany in my early 20s, or traveling more than 5 million miles in 6 continents, over 50 countries in my career. I never thought I'd be in the White House advising the presidents of the United States on job creation, economic development, or ringing the bell to open trading at the New York Stock Exchange. And I certainly never imagined leading 42,000 people at an internationally recognized $11 billion company that was founded over 120 years ago. Or most importantly, being back home in Saginaw, Michigan, to speak to all of you today. So, if you're sitting there wondering where your path may lead, I very much appreciate the privilege of your time to share what I hope are 3 valuable insights that I've learned from my journey. My first piece of advice for you is to relentlessly pursue opportunity. As a proud graduate of Swan Valley High School, before ultimately becoming the chairman of the board and chief executive officer of Dana Incorporated, one of the world's largest mobility suppliers of axles and transmissions, it was the opportunities along the way that I said yes to that made a difference. Something I often say is run fast, take chances. That's not to suggest to be reckless, but rather to be open to opportunity and to say yes when others may say no. Early in my career, when I was 24 years old, I had to choose between taking an assignment in Germany right after the Berlin Wall came down, or continuing to live with my friends and to have a comfortable job in Detroit. It truly was a tough choice. At that point, the furthest trip I had taken was over the Mackinac Bridge. I also didn't know any German. I didn't speak it, I didn't read it, I didn't write it. Can you imagine? Talk about venturing into the unknown. But I knew this was an opportunity to continue learning and investing in my long-term career goals. Those 3 years overseas brought learning experience I could not have found elsewhere. And it only happened because I said yes to opportunities when others said no. Taking chances is never without risk. You may struggle, you may even fail, but failure is an opportunity to learn from mistakes, to reevaluate, and self-correct. It's easy to look at someone in a leadership position and think, wow, they're lucky. And I agree with you. Well, sort of. You may be familiar with the quote, the harder I work, the luckier I get. I believe it's true. Your luck is only as good as your work ethic, which is my second piece of advice to make your own luck. I worked with many extremely intelligent people from schools like Harvard or MIT throughout my career. But intellectual capacity is only a piece of the puzzle. All of the people that I know that are successful, or the lucky ones, always work hard and have the ability to work well with others. They have true humility. I think one of the mistakes that people make is to hope that luck will come their way and get them where they want to be. But hope is not a strategy. You can sit around, hope to be successful, hope to pass a test, hope to get promoted, but at the end of the day, you will be sitting there. Those who achieve the highest potential are those who roll up their sleeves and do the work. They're the kind of people who work together, build each other up, and celebrate mutual successes. My final piece of advice is to make your mark, but don't think you can do it alone. As I mentioned earlier, my family and friends have been and are still a driving force in my ability to pursue my dreams. I remember the decision to major in business at Central Michigan University like it was yesterday. I was in my sophomore year of college. I was in my dorm room, poring over a course guide. Your parents will have to explain this to you, but at the time it was a 500-page printed book and not an online database. My buddies barged in the door, asking if I was ready to go to the library. But I told them no, because I needed to make what I thought at the time was the most important decision I was ever going to make. I told them I had to select my major today. They asked, what are your choices? I told them I had to decide between several majors. They said, that's easy. Business, you can make money. Let's go. I closed the book. The rest is history. But in all seriousness, my friends helped me make a decision that day, and that decision changed the course of my life. Although I didn't know it then, that decision would lead to a successful career where I would discover my passion and my purpose. When all is said and done, it's about doing something you're passionate about, whether that's becoming a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, teaching, running a family farm, or whatever you choose. My point in telling you this story is too often we feel that we must make decisions by ourselves. Instead, I encourage you to ask for help when you need it, trust others, learn from others, take their opinions to heart, but most of all, have confidence in yourself to make your own decisions. So now let's stop for just a second. Ask yourself, who are some of the people that you believe are successful? So I don't know who you thought of, but I know one thing, none of them did it alone. Surround yourself with good people and lean on those around you. No matter your background, when you leave here today with diploma in hand, you will be on the same playing field as every other high school graduate around the country. Wait a minute. That's not exactly accurate. Can we all keep secret here? We can keep secret, right? By secret, that means you cannot tell any graduates from Hemlock, no one from Heritage, nobody from New Val, and especially not from Freeland. But you have a huge competitive advantage. That is, you are graduating from the Swan Valley High School. So go forward and relentlessly pursue your dreams. Say yes to opportunity. Work hard, be humble, find people who motivate you to be your best, and most importantly, challenge yourself, and you will find your passion. Congratulations, class of 2024. Your next opportunity awaits you.
Can I please have Abigail Binder come up to the stage to receive her valedictorian medal? It is my great honor to introduce this year's valedictorian, Abigail Binder, whose exceptional academic achievements and dedication to excellence have set a remarkable standard for our class. Throughout high school, Abigail has not only excelled in academics, but has also found a love for graphic arts where she shows her creativity. She is known for being very respectful to everyone around her. As she prepares to embark on her next journey at Delta College, we are confident that Abigail will continue to inspire and achieve great things.
Good evening. My name is Abigail Binder, as I'm sure most of you know by now. I stand before you today as your valedictorian. I often don't feel deserving of this title. There are many of you who have put in so much effort for your entire lives. Many more deserving individuals who could and should be standing where I am today. I just wanted to say that I am so extremely proud of each and every one of you. Who ever knew that we would ever make it here? It almost seemed impossible. I would hear the year 2024 and think, that's not a real year. Yet, here we are. I wrote this speech right after taking photos of the Swan Valley Little League kids. They reminded me of us and how much we've grown over the years. 12 years of knowing each other is absolutely insane. It's fun to watch all of you now and think, that's who I used to do show and tell with. And honestly, I think we should bring that back. I hear a lot of people say that they never want to see people from high school ever again. But I really hope that I do. I want to see you succeed and become the people you dream to be. I want to cheer you on from the sidelines as you accomplish your goals and get through the hard times. I want to see you become CEOs, doctors, electricians, and artists. I want to be able to say, yes, that is the guy that I worked on a chemistry project with. And in return, I hope to make you proud too. High school has given us the chance to meet new people and make lifelong friendships. And that is absolutely irreplaceable. I don't know what I would do without the people that I have beside me today. My friends and family have been my #1 supporters from the start, and I cannot thank them enough. When I was at my lowest, they were there. When I felt like I couldn't do this, they were there. And even when I couldn't be there for them, they were still there. Their kindness has been completely unwavering since the very start. Hold on to people like that. It's not every day that you will find someone who will stick up for you when you are painfully, obviously in the wrong. When you get home today, I encourage you to tell your friends and family that you love them. Tell them how much they mean to you and how thankful you are for them. I would also like to acknowledge someone who should be here graduating with us today. Though I didn't know him very well, I know that Nathan Tramke was so loved. I remember when I would hear him laughing with his friends in history class, or when he would say something funny to a teacher. I remember wanting to get to know him, and I wish I had. It is important for us to keep him and his friends and his family in our hearts. If you or someone you know is going through something, please speak up. Talk to someone you trust, because you matter. You may not believe it yourself, but you matter. More people are struggling than you think, and you are not alone. Check in on yourself and your friends. Take care of each other. To conclude, I would like to say congratulations to all of you. You all made it here, and that is something that you should be proud of. Not everyone can do it, but you did. It will be sad to see you go, but in a bittersweet kind of way. We've spent almost our whole lives together. Don't look upon it with sadness, but rather fondness as you reminisce about the priceless times we've had, from the fun elementary school water games, to the awkward middle school dances, to the exciting high school football games. The happy memories we've made together are forever with us, and nothing can ever take that away. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.
Could I please have Abriana Bledsoe come up to the stage to receive her Salutatorian medal? I am delighted to introduce our Salutatorian, Abriana Bledsoe, who has earned this distinguished honor through hard work, perseverance, and unwavering pursuit of knowledge. Abriana has been a pillar of our school community, excelling academically and contributing significantly to various school initiatives. Whether it was through her leadership as a class officer, her love of engineering, or her achievements in athletics, Abriana has shown a diverse array of talents and a strong dedication to making a positive impact. As she moves on to the University of Michigan, we know that Abriana will continue to strive for excellence and make meaningful contributions wherever she goes.
Thank you for that. So Abby stole my opening line. I also say good evening, but good evening, students, family, and friends. I wanted to thank all of you for attending this monumental day and the rest of our lives. Today is incredibly special and important for all of us, as we are all affected by it equally. Today is incredibly special and important for all of us. Oh my God. Whether you realize it or not, regardless of how you came to graduating today, I congratulate you, as it was no small feat. As most of us recall, our freshman year was heavily impacted by COVID and incredibly strenuous, whether you were a teacher, a parent, or a student going through the system. However, we got through it together, and despite all the struggles that we went through, we did it. And I think we should all truly appreciate that we did it together as a group and just know how strong we are. And whether you struggled alone or in private, you deserve all of your accomplishments that you've gotten. Throughout high school, all of us have worked towards some sort of goal, often with the assistance of others. And whether that was a teacher or a close friend, I'm sure we're all grateful for those who have helped us. After all, our experiences at Swan Valley have shaped us into who we are today. Just be sure to thank those people who have helped shape you for the better, because today may just be your last opportunity. I know that I would like to thank every single administrator who's gone out of their way to make students feel welcome and safe at Swan Valley High School. I, for one, would like to thank Ms. Atkins, Mrs. Ernbeck, and Mrs. Brady for all of their support in my academic journey. We have all taken our own paths to success, but we are successful nonetheless. I know, for one, that I have learned to reach out to others when in need, and I hope everyone else has learned that lesson too. You don't need to struggle alone, be it in class or in your life or anything else. All you have to do is ask, and there will always be someone willing to help you. You just have to ask, and I beg you to do so. There is absolutely nothing wrong, and you should never be ashamed. So as all of you continue your lives, do not be afraid to ask and to learn. Learning does not end with high school, and if you go to trade school or to college or straight to the workforce, it won't end there either. Life in itself is a constant learning experience, and you will only be as limited as you allow yourself to be. You will get knocked down, but it's important how you get back up. No matter what anyone tells you, class of 2024, you earned this degree, and I encourage you to celebrate it. No matter what path you took, it's yours and yours alone. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Your achievements are beyond recognition and likely will continue to be so. As this is where many of us will part ways, I also ask all of you to be dedicated and passionate in your future endeavors. I stand here today because I was passionate about academics, but I really couldn't tell you a single thing about welding. And that's the thing, academics aren't for everyone. You should be proud of what you dedicated your time to because you are skilled at that as an individual. We all know that welders or even hairstylists are vital to our society and our economy. We couldn't be here without all of you and your achievements. The point is, don't let anyone tell you that you're less. We possess our own strengths and our own weaknesses, and you will continue to thrive as such. As you look upon us, or for us graduates upon ourselves, I want you to fully acknowledge and understand that we, the class of 2024, are the future. As all of us move forward, we will become your doctors, your mechanics, your teachers, your plumbers, and every little thing in between. And once again, I congratulate you, class of 2024, my classmates and my friends, for all the things you have accomplished and all of the even greater things I know that you will achieve. A quote that I found by Hollister put it that regardless of the situation, regardless of the scoreboard, you will be successful because you put in all the time, all the effort, all the hard work, and you know it will pay off. Thank you.
Congratulations to both of these amazing students for their incredible accomplishments and for setting such a high bar for future classes. Every year, the staff at Swan Valley pick 2 outstanding students, one boy and one girl from each grade, to recognize them for their academics and their character. Mrs. Atkins and myself will be presenting the Outstanding Student Awards at this time. Could we please have Brock Golden come up to the stage? Brock Golden stands out as a shining example of excellence in our school community, leaving a mark on both academic and extracurricular fronts. He is described as a great all-around guy that would do anything for anybody. Notably, his positivity and innate kindness have left an enduring impact. Moreover, Brock's problem-solving ability is remarkable, navigating challenges with a self-sufficiency that sets him apart. Brock is a well-spoken, determined, and confident individual who excels not only academically, but also in athletics, the trades, and in his music. His multifaceted skills and respectful demeanor make him a standout student and a wonderful person. Please join me in congratulating Brock Golden and his parents, Rachel Downey and Jake Golden, for being selected as one of our outstanding seniors.
Next, I would like to have Kennedy Malujek join me on stage. Kennedy Malujek stands out as an exceptional student whose vibrant personality and dedication greatly enhance our classroom environments. Her commitment to academic excellence is evident in her consistent hard work and outstanding performance. However, it is her ability to be a team player and help anyone that needs it that truly sets her apart. Kennedy actively participates in class discussions, brings insightful contributions, and she is an excellent presenter. Her contagious smile and exceptional people skills make her a delight to be around. Kennedy's pleasant demeanor, excellent work habits, and confidence are truly commendable. She exemplifies the ideal student who not only excels in her studies, but also enriches the classroom experience for her fellow students and teachers alike. Please join me in congratulating Kennedy Malujek and her parents, Lisa Merlon and Kevin Malujek, for being selected as our other outstanding senior. Mr. McCray, as principal of Swan Valley High School, I certify that the students receiving diplomas this evening have fulfilled the graduation requirement of the Swan Valley Board of Education and the state of Michigan. It is my pleasure to recommend to you that the young people assembled here this evening receive diplomas recognizing their status as Swan Valley High School graduates.
Mrs. Atkins, it has been my pleasure to work with these fine young men and women. I am confident that they will accept our challenge to make the world a better place and will make the Swan Valley community proud. On behalf of the state of Michigan, the Swan Valley School District Board of Education, and the entire Swan Valley family, I accept your recommendation to award diplomas to students assembled here this evening. Let the ceremony begin.
At this time, please welcome Mrs. Sarah Ball to the stage to begin the introduction of the class of 2024.
Before we begin, I would like to ask everyone to join me in a moment of silence to honor fellow graduate Nathan Schramke. Thank you. Matthew William Adams. Mars Claire Reese. Isaiah Xavier Daniel. Callie Marie Bauman. Alexander Thomas Birch. Jordan Michael Everett. Owen Ryan Beerline. Mallory Ann Kretz. Tanner Gage Catlin. Bengisu Shakir. Mason Allen Duperrin. Berta Majol Carmago. Dakota Kendrick Fowler. Manuela Cardoso Limos Cojeja. Jacob Lee Hickerson. Amadine Marie Florence Priestdale. Reese Alexander Clements. Alexis Hale Curtis is not with us. She got sick today. Jordan Perez Drain. Kiara Marie Donald. Noah Robert Dusenberry. Hannah Beatrice Bell. Chase Allen Fanning. Olivia Ann Elcock. Ethan David Howe. Grace Ann Gilbert. Isaiah Marlon Hayes. Sarah Beth Jankowiak. Landon Joel Charbonneau. Eliana Rose Johnson. Mason Anthony Horwath. Amelia Mary Cecile Jones. Aiden Eric Janetsky. Alec James Cody. Mosier. Amanda Lynn Kelly. Clark Thomas Krupnick. Karina Bella Rose Manjapane. Jack Henry Lanous. Kennedy Morgan Malujic. Travis Michael Leach. Kaylee Renee Wright. Alex Gerald MacDonald. Sinai Kamora Williams. Andrew James Markart. Isabella Sophia Perez. Thomas Allen McDonald. Aubrey Rose Primo. Ian Scott McGinnis. Hannah Joy Wilcox. Paul Mugisha Miller. Kirsten Mary Murday. Caitlin Brandy Nichols. Aaron Michael Smith. Alexandria Noel Randall. Isaiah James Sova. Marley Marie Robinson. Jordan Robert Skewer. Leighton Elise Schrems. Tristan Lee Stimson. Austin Gabriel Vasquez. Jonathan Michael Walkowitz. Logan Philip Prezado. Abigail Rose Binder. Yusuf Hannah Haddad. Caitlin Ryan Bartley. Blaze Matthew Hooverman. Kennedy Ray Titala. Logan Thomas Gast. Abriana Taylor Bledsoe. Ethan Lewis Strachan. Angun Klipkau. Dylan Jacob Miller. Katana Elizabeth Krimusa. Vincente Javier Vasquez. Haleen Bengeen, Missouri. Frank Joseph McCloskey III. Sina Hafut Christensen. Landon Matthew Crunk. Kennedy Rose Davis. David Angelo Reyes. Michaela Marie Duperrin. Kyle Ontiveros. Ava Yoon-hee Dupre. Jalen Jamar Miles. Bailey Elizabeth Miller. Owen Riley Bonner. Milagro Cielo Perez. Tyler John Rill. Gabriella Nicole Gemino. Noah Patrick Troop. Riley Michael Lotz. Kylie Grace Carpenter. Joseph Booth Miller. Carrie Lynn Stevens. Michael David Rinterink. Dylan James Massard. Emily Marie Zielinski. Brock Jacob Golden. Sophia Grace Reynolds. Jack Joseph Corvo. Madison Nicole Zwingman. Jermaine Devon Miller Jr. Julianne Marie Van Loo. Lucas Michael Ordway. Akira Jade Martinez. Owen Gregory Bennett. Emma Lou Staples. Isaac Mason Strangboer. Emma Del Wingerter. Jacob Michael Hoffman. Sienna Joe Basie. Jamarian Deontay Lackey. Emily Morgan Welter. Addison Marlene Lewis. Jonathan Allen Mayette. Chevelle Avery Zimbo. Jacob Alexander Simons. Mackenzie Grace Morgan. Travis Vincent Thomas Lopez. Petya Kristova. Christian Neophytu Demo Steno. Evan Quinn Pearsall. Nathan Zane Hornsby. As we conclude this evening's ceremonies, we ask that family and friends remain seated until the graduates have departed. Now can I have Jordan Everett, your class president, come to the stage to offer the closing remarks.
Good evening, and thank you for your attendance here tonight. I, Jordan Everett, am here today to deliver the closing remarks as the class president for the class of 2024. I want to begin by saying you cannot live by the yays, but die by the boos. Recently, my mom reminded me about my first day of high school. As a scared freshman, I was worried about the friends I would make, the classes I would take, and most importantly, the memories that would last. Memories like crowd surfing Thomas McDonald at prom, our principals teaching us Taekwondo, answering daily questions in freshman year in Mr. Monahan's class for a Jolly Rancher, school dances, football games, and more. We look back and smile as we move forward. The days of smiles, tears, or even just messing around with our friends are over. As high school progressed, I have watched so many strong men and women in my class live for themselves and no one else. They didn't care about the cheering or awards, but about their happiness and future. We will soon step out into the real world and face the adult problems our parents used to tell us about. We'll become parents, aunts, and uncles. We will lose our hair and begin to look like Mr. Dawson because we slept through his financial lit class, and now we don't know how to play it for a car loan now. Mr. Timothy LeBrake would always say a quote in class, and I never understood what he meant by it. I would come in frustrated or upset with life events, and he would respond with, "Such is life." As a teenage girl, I rolled my eyes at him every single day until I took it upon myself to look up the quote. Such is life means that this is the way that life goes. It hit me on the last day of school that life will be hard. Life will not always be gifting, and nothing worth having will ever come easy. I share these words to encourage the rest of my fellow classmates that life will be life. You'll get knocked down, you'll have to pull yourself back up, but most importantly, as Coach DeLine, my softball coach, would say, you have to create your own energy. So as we step into the new world that once seemed so easy and we feel the ability to breeze through it like our classes in school, remember that life is supposed to be hard. But life is also what you make out of it. So take that leap, change your major, make a mistake even if it's 3 or 4 times. At the end of the day, this life is yours, and such is life. Now, with these words in mind, class of 2024, please stand. Join me in turning our tassels from right to left, symbolizing the movement of our role as students to graduates of Swan Valley High School. And now, to family, friends, staff, and administration, may I present the graduated class of 2024.
I know it's secret. Amen.